everybody, it's week 10 of our Summer CSA program. I'm back. We have a nice box filled with lots of melons for everybody this week. We also have green kale for everyone. We have nice kale coming out of the field right now. This is great for a salad, a nice base to a salad. You'll want to keep this in a bag or a container in your fridge for best storage. We also have sweet red bell peppers for everybody this week. We finally have some nice bell peppers coming out of the field. These will do best in your fridge. You don't have to put them in a container, but if you want to keep them for quite a bit, they might do better in a bag or a container in your fridge. Otherwise, they should be fine just sitting in there. Our bell peppers can be a little bit more perishable than the ones that you get at the store because we harvest them red and ripe. So just keep your eye out for any soft spots and eat them up if you notice if they're starting to get softer. Then we also have a mix of cherry tomatoes for everybody this week. These will include the green cherry tomato. This is ripe when it's green. These might benefit from a day or two on your countertop, but should be fairly ripe when they get to you. They're good to just stay on your countertop until you eat them up. We also have nice personal sized red cabbages for everybody this week. These are nice and dense cabbages, super beautiful color. These will store very well in your fridge for quite some time if you put them in a bag or a container in your fridge. I like to put it in the big, large bag that comes in my veggie box. A great addition with that kale for a nice summer salad. Then we also have some lettuce for everybody this week. Some folks are gonna get that red leaf lettuce that has a nice little purple tinge to the leaves. Others will just get a head of romaine. We didn't quite have enough red leaf for everybody. We did actually wash these this week. We don't normally wash our lettuce just because it can sort of tend to make it a little bit more perishable, but there was quite a few caterpillars out in the field munching on these, and we did our best to wash them, but I did find quite a few caterpillars still while we were packing earlier today. So I have one right here. This is what they look like. Ew, gross. A little green caterpillar. You might find some of these in your lettuce this week. Sorry. They also poop. They eat the lettuce and then poop it back onto the lettuce. So you might have a little bit of caterpillar poop in your head of lettuce, but that's perfectly fine to just wash off. It's just a little caterpillar poop. Nothing too gross. Keep this in a bag in your fridge and eat it promptly. Then we had lots of melons this week. We have the final week of watermelon. These really hit hot and heavy in the field and are now done. And then we have the first big week of our cantaloupe melons. So these are still coming out of the field. For both the watermelon and the cantaloupe, if for whatever reason you receive a melon that's not ripe, please let me know. We will replace it next week. We might not have enough watermelon to replace if you get an unripe one, but I'll credit your account either way. For both of these, they're great to just put in the fridge. For cantaloupe, they do produce quite a bit of ethylene, so I would keep them in a crisper drawer away from your other fruits and veggies just because they can cause stuff to taste a little funky. That's everything for this week. Enjoy your veggies and fruit.